All right, folks, welcome back to the 2025 MacDonald Cup here at the Abbotsford Recreational Center in Abbotsford. We have our first game of the morning. This will be the consolation fifth place. We have the Langley Thunder versus the Oceanside Sharks. Haven't had a good look over there on the Thunder to see. Looks like McGregor is going to get the start, I believe. He's got his bucket on. We will confirm that in a few moments as soon as he slides in place. That'll be 0-0 Connor. Jensen, almost said Connor McGregor. Jensen McGregor. And for the Sharks, appears to be 0-0 Jordan Day. No, it looks like we're going to flip the script here, and Morrison will be taking the net. So McGregor will probably be working the gate down there for the Thunder. We got some sore eyes and sore bodies up here in the booth. Cameraman Georgie had to take an extra coffee this morning. Tino's going to take a breather and let the throat get back in place, and we start action as the Thunder and Oceanside battle for that loose ball along the far boards, and Oceanside comes up with it. Clyde will play the top. Shot coming down low, goes wide of the net. Looks like he's going to get it back over. Edwards tried to smack that back across, but it was a little bit too late. And of course, thanks again for tuning in. I'm Jeff Fisher. This is BC Sports TV. And the Thunder get an opportunity to start with the offense now. Ball was at Newby. Looks for the pick and roll, not there. We go down low to the crease. Pinchin with an opportunity, goes to try to reach across, but goes back in 5-hole. Day stands his ground, makes the stop. Sharks defender getting stuck out on offense. Maybe he's going to stay out there for just a moment. That's Bandman. He's going to go crash through, set some picks. Now he comes back to the bench with 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Backhand shot. Goes off the net for a fresh 30. Langley's able to collect that loose ball on the boards, take it up over center. Sharks retreat. May have a shot coming. Better choice, decides to peel out. Brown will dish off to the offense and head to the bench. Arbuthnot looks like he wants to go one-on-one. He may try to get him beat down low. Slides in behind the net, looks for a cutter. Shot coming from the righties. McDermott tried to beat Day down low. Day with another stop. Now Clyde comes over center, waiting for one more. Ackers comes on late. Clyde still with the ball. There's Fines, the usual suspect up top. Fines goes down low, looks to set a screen. Ackers dishes back to him. Comes across the top, shot coming, there it is. Morrison making that one look easy. Morrison a little bit bigger than McGregor, a little taller. Clyde with the ball at top. The lefty passes across to Noel. Noel looks to shoot. He'll hold on to that. Now Fines, he's got a wide open, or Ackers, apologies. There's Fines down low. Shot down low, picked up off the boards and a rebound. Sends it home to beat Morrison to make it 1-0 for the Sharks. Sharks in the black and blue this morning, yesterday wearing the whites. If I had to make a choice, I like the whites better, but still a sharp looking jersey. I don't know what it is about like the bright whites and yellows of sports teams. They look good. Back to the draw. Hopkins on the far side. He takes it in for the Sharks. Loses that ball and Langley collects. Not sure of the speed of this game this morning. We got some tired athletes out there. It's been a long week for them. But I guess it's equal for everybody. The Thunder's pinching. He goes underneath, comes across crease. Day makes a big stop with the uppers. Now, first penalty of the game going to the Sharks. That'll be number 22, Hopkins. City of Abbotsford is a strong supporter of the MacDonald Cup and our thriving local sports community. From world-class parks and recreation to vibrant events and welcoming neighborhoods, Abbotsford is the place to live, work, and play. Learn more at abbotsford.ca. Pinchin will start at the top for the Thunder. Arbuthnot back up to Pinchin. Just a little catch and pass going on. The lefties are in control right now. Here comes the play set. The cut through. Newby takes a shot off the backboards. Ball still loose. Davidson collects for the Sharks. Long lead pass. That would have been a great opportunity for Pendergast. We've seen him with lots of, there he goes again. I was just going to say lots of hustle out of this kid. Breakaway, wrong side of the floor. Elects to peel out. Excellent high lacrosse IQ play there for Pendergast. Especially that there's a penalty right now, so now they're going to just kill time. We've got 13 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Knoll, he'll hold down low by the boards, peels back up. Shot cut, whoa, rang that off the post. That was another excellent play because the Sharks have been able to maintain possession and kill more this time. Sneaky little shot. Finds in Knoll over on the near boards. Goes back down low to Knoll. Watch out, this shot might come again. Fine sets the pick. Knoll delivers back up top. And as usual, our number 23, O'Du, no name bar. Shot off the chest pad. Morrison, good job collecting that loosely, and he'll send it up the floor. Luckily, Newby was able to put a stick on it. I don't know if he was over center or not. Yeah, they're going to call that a back over. Not sure why they didn't call it right away. Newby hit it, and then it came back over, but nonetheless, 15 minutes left to play here in the first period. The Sharks take back over on offense. Again, Bandman, he gets stuck out there on offense. Typically a defender. He takes the ball in behind the net. Big body. He got an attaboy from the coaches, so that's a good thing. Almost picked off at center. They roll the ball back in. 4 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Sharks will retreat and get the defense out. Got some rough stuff down low in the corner. Georgie's got a good shot of that. It was Reese Edwards putting a little pressure on the Thunder. Bride, he shovels that ball down low. That's Newby. Newby usually was playing up at the top yesterday, but they've got him down low on the crease today. Newby with a backhand pass attempt, knocked down by the Sharks. And again, they will come back up the floor. Todd. Had a lot to say about Todd yesterday as well. Great defender out there. Got some good size. Able to get his stick in the lanes and knock balls down. Jubenville takes the ball at top. He's got Fines playing the point. O'Du looks to cut down low. Shot comes. Jubenville with the attempt down low to beat Morrison. Morrison drops down and stops that. Thunder now have the complete offense set they were looking for. Arbuthnot drops the ball down low. Pinchin got a one-on-one opportunity. Tries to use Bandman as a screen. Shot goes off the boards and out of play. Langley retreats, out comes the D. And here comes Oceanside. Jordan will take the ball on the far side. It's got Ackhurst and I think that's Hamill out there. Yes, it is. Jubenville with the ball. O'Du holds. Looks nice, so spin and shot coming maybe. There it is. That one got deflected off the backboards. 9 seconds on the shot clock remaining. Ackhurst shovel pass almost to Hamill. Picked off by number 23 for the Thunder, Harapak. McDermott heads down low as the righties start out with the ball. Had an opportunity here for Newby breaking towards the net, but good defensive coverage. Arbuthnot, again, shot coming. Deflected, I believe Todd put a stick on that. Ball goes off the boards and heads back down into the Langley Thunder's end. Sharks now start out on the offensive set, move the ball back up top to Fines. Lots of talk out there, good communication for these teams this morning. Oh, ball picked off, beauty. Thunder with an opportunity, great save by Day, his own defender runs into him. Still an open net there, tries to bury the ball back. Clark just could not find the open net, but great pick off near center and had a breakaway opportunity. Day standing on his head, making the stop. And now they will fix the net and the ball will come back to Oceanside. I know the Sharks are down at least one guy I saw wearing a sling today. Fines across the top. Shot coming, I think, but lots of fakes. 16 seconds remaining. Noel up top looking for a pass. Instead, ball gets sent down low to the crease. Thinking crease dive. Got the shot away, but stepped in the crease, so it'll go back to the Thunder. Barker dishing off to the offense, and he'll head off. Newby starts at the top now. Seems like Pinchin's going to play a little bit higher today on the point. Newby working hard, gets the pick and roll, couldn't handle that pass. Bandman again. Bandman, we've had an opportunity to say his name a few times, playing some great defense this morning. Pendergast takes it across center. Jordan takes it out as the lefty. He's got the big man Jubinville with him. He'll dish off now. Jubinville steps around the screen, tries to send it back to Edwards. Talked a lot about Edwards, very crafty player out there on the floor. Still maintained his balance and held on to that. Got an interference call, fresh 30. Sharks come around the screen. There it is. Shot goes wide. Jubinville couldn't find the net there. Ball comes back over center. Thunder take over. Newby will be playing the point, but he starts down low with the righty strong. They're really trying to work that pick and roll down low with Newby, but hasn't been able to happen yet, but I'm sure that'll come. Todd with a shot. Morrison just standing tall, making that one look easy. Brown on the far side. Nice stick check. Noel, he's free. Could have an opportunity here at a breakaway. Yes, he does. Steps in. Shot, scores. No. Off the crossbar and down. I thought that one was in. There it is the other way. As I'm trying to take the look at the replay. Unfortunately, it looks like a man down here for the Thunder. We're going to have a check that replay for us, Tino, on that goal. Do we have it? Yes, it is. Another long ball pass. And the shot to beat Day. Well, Arbuthnot, hopefully he's not too banged up because he's been one of the stronger offensive players for the Thunder. Tino, AC/DC, you know who that is? Okay, good. I don't want to tell you what salute I just got. We're number one, yeah. Morrison sends that ball out. Looks like Morrison's got a decent stick on him. No long looping pass. That one was a missile. It's a nice little pick and roll play, cross crease pass. Unfortunately, Bride could not finish that. Ball gets loose, and again, here comes Oceanside. Finds, shot, scores, goes far side, wrong side of the floor. Still worked for him. Number 17 finds. Yeah, nice fake. Throws the D and the shot. Morrison tried sticking those big shoulders up in the way. Fines would have no part of that. We now have a score of 2-1, Sharks in the lead. Sharks with 8 shots and the Thunder with 6. 9 minutes left to play in the first period. Battle for the loose ball. Barker is like a loose ball magnet out there, the captain playing defense, number 22. And pinching down low. He's got Nobauer with him, a little two-man game. Nobauer couldn't handle that pass. Pass across center. Pendergast, he'll hold up top. Hamill, the righty, along with Ackhurst. Ball gets passed across to Hamill. Couldn't handle it down right in the middle. Morrison collects that loosey. Again, outlet pass. Fake. Clyde wasn't falling for it. Stays out there to play some high D. Heavy pressure up near center. Good effort to hold on to that ball by Edvidson. Newby down low. Tries to beat the defender, but Knoll standing his ground. And Bandman came out for a little help. Ooh, that might be an interference call. No. Slate, a little bit of a lazy, slow shot there, but just tried to get it on net before the shot clock expired. Into Day's pad, he kicks that out. Sharks start out on offense. Jubenville, the lefty. O'Dew is playing the top. Finds down low. Number 3, Edwards and Ackhurst come out. Again, righty strong. Ball comes across. Jubenville, shot. Steps around right on the crease. Edwards off the crossbar. And they collect the rebound. There's another shot opportunity. There it is. Rips the ball up high. Edwards right on the crease again. Almost got that rebound.
Go Thunder.
Davidson leads the defense out. Whitehead, Pendergast. Newby will start in the corner for the Thunder. Nice shot right into the belly pad, though. Berkey. Newby collects the loosey. 30 seconds on the shot clock. It's a good refresh. Oh, there's an interference. Oh, no, we're going to the box, I believe, now. Yep, power play opportunity coming for the Sharks. Serving the Fraser Valley since 1997, Sapphire Creative delivers bold, custom marketing solutions that make your brand shine. From vehicle wraps and branded apparel to eye-catching design and promotional products, let them help your business stand out and grow. Learn more at sapphirecreative.com. So let's see what the Oceanside Sharks can do here on the offensive set. Fines up top. Got Ackhurst, the righty shooter. Ackhurst thinks about it. Nice low pass across the middle to Edwards down on the crease. Edwards collects off the boards. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Edwards comes around. He's got an opportunity. Low shot. Couldn't connect. Another try. And the Thunder come ripping out of their own end. Heads up. That was Copeland. He's running around in circles. Dishes the ball down low. That's a way to kill a penalty. 1:16 left in the penalty. Arbuthnot back out on the floor, so obviously didn't get hurt too badly. That's good to see. Shot coming, Newby with a rip. Day makes a save. And a penalty coming. Not too sure. Davidson, maybe? I'm not too sure he's called. Oh, he's got Edwards on a slash. Offensive player slash. Discover the heart of the Fraser Valley with Tourism Abbotsford. From farm fresh flavors and scenic wineries to vibrant events and outdoor adventures, Abbotsford has something for everyone. Plan your visit today at tourismabbotsford.ca. Ball starts up top with Pynchon. He holds. Likes the one-on-one. Better peel that back out. He got doubled up. Oh, off the ref's head. Luckily, he's wearing a helmet there. Bandman behind the boards. Behind the net, my apologies, along the boards. Pendergast comes in, picks up the Lucy, and he'll dish out to Whitehead. Davidson streaking across center, a little one-on-one. What's the options? Coach says slow it down. So we've got our 4-on-4 matchup here. It would sure be nice to have number 3 out there for the Sharks. He's shifty. Ball gets loose. Ackhurst collects it. A little underhand shot. Morrison slides across, makes that stop. Sharks are going to keep that ball. Jordan comes out as a late man. He'll play up high. Clyde down low. Fines and Ackhurst, the righties. Now the Thunder come back on the floor, 5-4. We will now have almost a minute in power play for the Thunder if they can get this ball. Fines goes down behind the net, fakes the pass, good wheels. He's got Newby on coverage. Fines one-on-one, swim move, shot down low. Morrison just holds tight into the stick. Newby up across center. Newby's been out there for a while, played a little O, now some D, and back out on offense. Arbuthnot and Nobauer, the lefties. Pynchon plays the top. Newby will stay up as the shooter. Shot coming down low, bounce shot, 5-hole. There it is. I think he gave the money sign. Arbuthnot. He wants to get paid, baby. Show me the money. That was actually a pretty nice shot. I'm not sure exactly where the paycheck is coming from, but I'm going to assume mom and dad. Just don't think the coaches are shelling out yet. So we tie this game up at 2s. 4:13 left to play in the first. Edwards up top. Don't give him too much room. Jubenville comes out to set the screen. Edwards steps in, walks right down the middle. Ooh, unfortunately, I think that stick got ticked a little bit and sent the ball going wide. Hamill couldn't collect that. Lucy down in the corner, still working for it. And once again, Edwards, out of nowhere, pops up and gets the ball. It's a shot in the back. Pops right up. 0 on the shot clock. The Sharks roll it into the corner, and the Thunder take over. Harpiak takes it across center, dishes off to the offense. Newby at top. Newby looks for that ISO shot coming. Got deflected and went off the back wall. Whitehead picks up the Lucy. Looking down the floor, nobody there. He'll take it himself. Get that gate closed. Again, gate popped open as Whitehead hit it. The rib cage right in the corner of those boards. Not sure what it's going to take for these guys to understand. Someone could get very, very hurt. I only say that because we've been seeing it all weekend. Not that this is the first time. Wow, great grab from behind his back. Rosedeer goes over center, holds up. and he'll dish off to the offense. Ackhurst with the ball. Clyde goes down low on the crease for the lefties. Fines slides into position at the top, and he'll get the ball now. Ball goes off the boards. I don't know if that was a set play. Right back to Fines almost. We'll slow that down. Clyde will scoop up the Lucy. 4 seconds remaining. Shot coming down low off of Morrison. Woo, that almost got through. And there it is. Right off the rebound, right in front. That'll be Ackhurst. The twinkle. I've got to find words this morning. Just watching the replay. Great job to stay out of the crease as well. Finds the back of the net. We go back to 3-2 now. Oh, it's early morning. The mouth ain't working yet. Sharks with the win off the draw. Todd getting heavy press, double teamed along the boards. Looks like Langley wants that ball back real bad. They'll dish off to Fines. That was a little bit of a dicey dish. Thunder able to come up with it. Fines has to go back and play some D, gets the ball loose. The Thunder's Brown did a great job. But again, Bandman loose here. Bandman's had a great morning so far. Mentioned his name at least 4 or 5 times. There's the long ball pass picked off. Pendergast. That's kind of Pendergast's specialty. He hangs around and just almost like a corner linebacker in football. Waits for that pass and slides in front and takes it down. Hobson comes out as the righty. Ackhurst now with the ball, the last goal scorer. Ackhurst might step around the screen and shoot. There it is. Morrison stops that in the 5-hole. Oh, there's a backhand pass from the goalie. But Ackhurst right there for it and makes him pay. A little miscommunication on the Thunder's part, and Ackhurst says, I'll take that. And that's his second of the game. Here it is here. But again, look who's in front. Number 3, Edwards, causing some grief. And Ackhurst just steps in, bang, and makes the Thunder pay. Morrison a little bit frustrated there. Maybe with a minute left, let him finish this out. And he can, we're going to have a timeout for the Thunder. Maybe give Morrison just a minute. He's a little shaken. So 4-2 right now, Sharks lead. 17 shots for the Sharks versus 11 for the Thunder. Ackhurst unassisted. We heard it, you heard it. And some more AC/DC for us here. That's a hat trick. Okay, I thought it was his second. Great morning for Ackhurst to start, eh? Well, I've seen quite a few guys out here so far, but I got to say, if they're going to do an all-star team or anything like that, I certainly hope number 3, Edwards, finds his way onto that. Watch the hustle. He can score goals. He's always in the right place at the right time. Works hard back on D when he needs to. Transitional player. Back to the face-off. 1 minute left to play in the first period. Pendergast doing what he does, collecting loosies. Goes down the far side. Little backhand pass to Edwards. Out comes Clyde as the other lefty. O'Doux up top looking for the ball. And he'll get it. Oh, picked off almost by the Thunder. That would have been a clear-cut breakaway. Now it might be. But Edwards has got to hustle back. 3-on-3. Day takes away that shot. It's a great opportunity for the Thunder there. Could have been a bit of a heartbreaker as Hall got denied on the breakaway attempt. Ball comes back up top. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Fines might get this one and have a shot. Someone sets a screen for him. He'll hold. Now he comes across. Hamill sets the screen. Shot coming. Morrison with a save. Ball still loose on the crease. It goes down with 7.2 seconds remaining. Not too sure if Thunder will be able to do anything with this or not. Gets blown in real early. The Oceanside should have backed off a little bit. Tried to call a timeout. Couldn't do it. Just got a little sloppy there at the end, but we do have a penalty call coming, I believe. I believe the Thunder will get a back check on number 14. We'll find out as soon as we come back for second period action. Once again, I'm Jeff Fisher. You're listening and watching BC Sports TV. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we will be back. All right, we're back live for second period action. First game of the morning. I'm still a little rusty. Georgie's looking at me. I thought I did something wrong. Okay. We got the Bad Boys theme song for these guys coming out. I didn't realize anybody was that bad this morning, but Thunder's number 21 to take the draw. Evanson. Cross-checking number 24 to Langley. So Copeland, he'll go sit for 2 or less as we start this period. Sharks looking to get possession to start their power play. We go round and round here. That ball still not out. There it goes. Pops towards the Thunder. Ackhurst has an opportunity at it. Ball still loose. Now the Thunder collect it and will try to kill off as much of this as they can. Clark takes it low. There's an opportunity. Newby right in front. Day with a big stop. Ooh, little almost some goalie interference there. Nearly clicked his stick. Pendergast takes it across center. He'll hold up and wait for the power play unit to come out. Looks like Fines and Hopkins will start out on the righty side. Ackhurst will join them, so Fines will take the point. Jubenville and Edwards down low on the left side, or the left D side. Jubenville passes up top to Fines. Morrison slides out, drops to the knees, and makes a save with his uppers. Langley collects that. Lucy will try to clear the zone. That's number 23, Harpak. And he does it. Dishes off. Ball goes in front to Newby. Shot. Day again standing tall, making the save. Another bullet pass off the boards. Fine's able to handle that, and he'll move it back down to Edwards. Acker slides over. Knoll comes strolling out. Jubenville with the ball at the point, at the shooter position. Fines at the point. Fine steps in, goes down low to the crease. Nice attempt for the quick stick. 2 shots, 2 saves. Ackhurst with that second rip. He'll put it back up to Fines. Another interception pass. Great play. Langley Thunder on top. Hall goes in straight down the floor. Shot, and he beats Day stick side, and that is a dagger. Short-handed goal. I guess Oceanside a little bit casual on that power play with the passes up top. That's the second time they almost, well, not almost, but they did pick the ball off that time. So 4-3 Sharks with the lead. Thunder still have 9 seconds remaining in that penalty. Thunder win that draw back. Hopkins almost had it. Todd battles for the Lucy, but the Thunder's Nate Clark comes up with that ball, and he'll go one-on-one. Sends in behind the net. Newby comes out. Pinching on the far side. Clark will dish off and head off to the bench and get an offensive player to come out. It was a no-bower. He'll dish across. Here comes a shot. Pinchin couldn't beat Day on that one. Another opportunity on a loose ball for Pinchin, but Newby steps in. He's got it 2-on-none. Newby walks in. He'll hold that himself and scores! Puts it glove side high on Day. A little bit surprised that he held on to that ball on a 2-on-1, but he felt he had the shot from the wrong side of the floor, and he was right. Good pressure from Pinchin along the far boards. He walks in, looks like he's going to come across, and buries it short side. That ties things up. That's a huge boost for the Thunder with one shorthanded, and then the next goal to tie things up at 4, 17:23 left to play in the second. Evanson for the Thunder. I can't see who that is. Number 5, Rossitier. They battled in the circle. Ball still loose, and it'll go to the Sharks. Newby starts down low, the righty. Screen set there. Newby across the top. Shot off a Day's leg pad up over into the yoga area up top we've been looking at all week. That'll stay with the Thunder after the deflection. Newbie starts, shooter position. Now rolls into the point. Screen coming, wrong side, but Newbie tries to adjust, sends the ball down low. Newbie hard working out there. Here comes Pinchin. Had an opportunity, does get the shot away with a cross check. There'll be a back check penalty coming here. Probably just a 2-minute. Tough to say. We'll let the referee make that call. And while we're waiting for that, MSA Ford is your trusted source for new and pre-owned vehicles for over 74 years. They're also the official vehicle supplier of the MacDonald Cup. Whether you're hitting the road for work, play, or game day, MSA Ford will get you there in style. Visit msaford.com today. And hey, MSA Ford, if you can find me a 79 Bronco in mint condition, give me a shout. Old school, baby. Cross-checking penalty. So the Sharks will set up the short man, and Pinchins plays the top on the power play unit. There's Newbie playing pass with Pinchin, fake. There's the pass now. Shot off of the post into the back of the leg and in as the Thunder score on the power play. Arbuthnot making him pay. He got hurt earlier. Still looks like he may be dangling that left shoulder of his, maybe still a little bit sore, but didn't look so on that shot. We didn't get the money sign there. Was that Pinchin? Who did that one? Maybe that was Pinchin. 12? Arbuthnot. Okay. I want to see the money sign again. I'm going to show it to my wife later, see if she understands. Ball gets stalled along the boards on the far side. And the Thunder take off with it. That's a Newbie. He'll go in behind the net. He's got two cutters there, but he'll hold on and let the offense set up. He's got Berkey in the shooter position. Arbuthnot comes back out. He's got the ball. He'll try to ISO one-on-one here. Comes back across the top to Newbie. There's the screen now. Newbie shot. Didn't get through. Nice knockdown by the Sharks. And Todd, the big lanky righty, takes it over center. Dishes off to Jordan. You got Jordan and Clyde. Clyde dishes back to Jordan. Jordan shot down low. Morrison saves that. Morrison, not too sure, throws the ball deep. Could not quite connect with his Thunder player. That was number 11. Schmidt was down looking for the pass. Sharks come back down on the offensive set. Ball goes in front to Noel, but didn't have the shot, so he peels out. Another shot in front. That was Odu at an opportunity. Odu holds behind the net. Good hustle. I do have to say that number 22, the captain Barker, he is a defensive juggernaut out there. Lots of hustle. Right place for him all the time. Shot opportunity goes off the ground into the boards. Sharks upset with something out there they didn't like. An interference call they thought maybe. So that was Clark dishing off. Now he'll hustle off. Arbuthnot comes back out. He will join the far side. Pinchin and him play the lefties. Newbie up top, fake shot. Newbie has the ball. Here comes the screen again. Newbie tries to dish back, but ball's got loose and now dished up with an opportunity for the Sharks. Goodman. He'll think twice and peel that one back out. Pendergast out there to help him out. He'll stay out maybe for an offensive set here. We'll see. Nope, it'll change possession. And here's an opportunity for the Thunder on a breakaway. Shot. Day stands tall. Day looked like he was going to go left, but stayed right with that leg pad and made the stop. Another opportunity as the Sharks, a little bit confused on the defensive set here, thought maybe they would get possession back. There's a good opportunity there for the Thunder. But again, Todd takes the ball into the Thunder end and waits for the offense. Still a couple of D guys stayed out there to play an offensive set here. Jordan, shot down low. Morrison, nice kick save. Arbuthnot, he's been all over the place today. Across the center with the ball. He'll probably take it down behind the net. He's got to wait for his O guys to come out. Pinchin joins him. Probably get the pick, set, and roll here. There it is. Wide open. Comes across, shot. Goes up high, and Day makes the stop. Fresh 30. We got a too many men call coming up. I guess now he comes. Morrison thought about it. With 22 seconds left, he's making the run to the board, but he's going to stop halfway. Opportunity here for the Thunder. Shot blocked. I think that was right off the butt cheek there. Number 5, Rosatier. Shot coming now. Down low, Day makes the stop. And we will have too many men. Not sure who's going to serve this penalty. Experience mountain luxury at its finest at the Fairmont Chateau Whistler. Nestled at the base of Blackcomb Mountain, this world-class resort offers breathtaking views, award-winning dining, and endless alpine adventures year-round. Treat yourself to an unforgettable getaway. Visit fairmont.com/Whistler to plan your escape. So the too many men call. The Thunder go back on the power play. Got Pinchin playing the point this time. Shot coming. Loose ball collected. Thunder recover. Fake shot. Newby has the ball. Back to Pinchin. There's the shot. Great save by Day off the glove, I believe, and he collects that loose ball. Throws the deep ball. Unfortunately, little miscommunication there. I think that was intended for Whitehead. Langley collect that loose ball on their own end. 11:50 left to play in the second. 1:16 left in the penalty. Thunder set back up on the power play. Pinchin playing the point again. Righty shot. There's a snipe. Great power play there. Number 18, Tate Berkey, buries that with a beauty shot. Kind of reminded me of the Sturgeon's Salander Went. A lot of patience there, just saw what he liked. Here it is now. Sees it. There it is, dialed in. Nothing Day could do on that one. That is just a pretty shot. Special teams today, maybe. Makes a difference. Langley leads 6-4 over the Sharks with 11:36 left to play in the second. Rosatier able to win that draw. Thunder almost had it, and Hopkins comes up with a loosie, but it pops out of his stick. Still loose along the far side. Thunder recover. And now head up across center. Sharks back on D though. Clark, he will hold. Goodman out to cover. Ooh, there's an interference call. Sent Pendergast about 15 feet down the floor. Pendergast starts in his own end. Now he's got to go along the boards, Pinchin with a light press. Ackhurst will stay out as the righty, and he will get the pass. Now Jubenville, the lefty. Ball comes across to Fines. He'll go down low with it. He's got Ackhurst up top. Over to Jubenville. Screen. Nothing there. Langley able to knock that ball down. Ball still loose. Comes in front. Thunder come away with it, but again loose off the boards. Now they recover. Then the speedy number 23, Finn Harpeck. Pass across. Nice feed. Couldn't be handled though. Sharks come back up with it, and they'll send it down the floor. But Thunder back, ready to play some defense. Tight little pass across the middle. Couldn't quite find the recipient. Still loose up around center. Close that gate. I'm really surprised they don't hand out more penalties for this. It's crazy. And the guy doing the gate has got a sling on one arm, so he's not going to be able to close that gate in a hurry if he has to. No goal. Goal, no goal. Tino saying goal. Ref says no goal. Langley Thunder come back down the floor. Ball gets deflected. Almost bounces in front of the net and goes in. Another long ball back down the floor. Hamill was down there waiting. Morrison out of his net to collect that, Lucy. He'll send it back down the floor. Maybe slow things down there, fellas. It's getting a little bit sloppy. Everybody gets excited. But the Thunder now will slow things down. They believe that's pinching out in the corner. Yes, it is. He'll start with the ball. Thought he had the roll there, but nothing. Shot coming. Day handles that. Ball gets loose in front. Oceanside comes up with it. Brown, he'll try to carry it out of the zone, and he does. There's that captain. He's hustling across. Ooh, he couldn't beat the time count. Again, Barker, he has an opportunity. Dishes across the Newbie. Newbie shot off the crossbar. Barker still tried to get that second shot away. Physical at 22. Be careful. Very. He reminds me a lot. I don't know, Tino, if you did a lot of the Langley Thunder Junior A games, but he's got a very similar style. We're going to show this replay again. This came off the backboards into Hamill's stick. I don't know. I wasn't checking the footwork on Hamill by the crease, but yeah, that was in. Anyways, going back to what I was saying, number 22 for the Thunder reminds me very much, that's Barker, reminds me very much of Ben Gagnon, number 24, the captain for the Junior A Thunder. Similar in size. And I do got to give a shout out. They're not sponsors here or anything like that, but Wannick Roofing, a ton they do for lacrosse. A lot of money invested. They got a lot of kids in lacrosse, female, males. I saw them yesterday actually at the open house at the Haney Builder Supply, and both John Gagnon and Ben Gagnon were building benches. They had pallets to work with. So they gave like 4 different groups. You got 20 minutes or half an hour, what it is, go, and you had to be creative. And they created a nice little bench, and they didn't win, unfortunately, but a couple of kids that are 20 and 21-year-olds up against these older, and let's face it, Wannick Roofing is roofers, not necessarily bench builders, but awesome to see young kids that know how to get out there and use tools and all that sort. So a big shout out to Bram Gagnon and Clay Gagnon, and of course the wives, for teaching the kids some values and growing into good young men out there. So let's get back to the action here. Buzzers are going off. Thunder's captain will sit for 2. I don't think it was a 4. They gave him 4 for that. Okay, not too sure what the call was, but I didn't think the first hit was that aggressive, and it might have been the one when the guy was down where he looked like he was going to hit him again, but 2 minutes for roughing, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike conduct will go to the captain, Barker. So Oceanside with a great opportunity here, being down by 2. Nice save by Morrison. They got an opportunity for a couple goals and maybe tie this game back up. Fines has to hustle back out, and he'll play a little bit of defense with Edwards. Pendergast, he'll be covering the middle. Look for him to pick that ball off and get an opportunity to streak down the floor if he doesn't get his power play unit back out. But number 7 as well, Todd. He's got that long, lanky body, long reach. Shot coming from out wide off the boards, and as we almost had Todd with that opportunity. We had Bandman out there too, some very big fellas out there for the Oceanside's back end. Edwards and Jubenville will be the lefties. That's Knoll. I believe it's Ackhurst. Finds it top. He sends it down low. Ball gets loose. Ackhurst's stick gets taken away in the middle. Fines comes up with a loosie. Tries to move it down to Edwards. Edwards, tried to beat the Langley defender down low, and Langley had no part of that. Morrison with the stop. Long ball attempt. Wow, and finds Newby coming off the bench. That was either Newby or Dane Doby, but Dane Doby is a lefty, so that had to be Newby. You like the Dane Doby reference there? Sharp, eh? Christian Del Bianco, the old Calgary Roughnecks days. Ackhurst with the ball. Puts it across. Oh, had a quick stick opportunity there for Edwards. I think Edwards was looking at the net before the ball was quite in his stick. But he comes up with a Lucy in the corner. 3 seconds, shot coming off of Morrison's leg pad into the net. Great shot choice by Edwards to get a recovery on this for a fresh 30. So unfortunately, they won't be able to cash in on 2 goals on that 4-minute penalty, but maybe 1. There it is, as I say it. Jubenville, he decides to rip it and beats the Thunder keeper far side. So that'll bring an end to the Thunder's penalty. Thunder got to be, content that there was only 1 scored on that 4-minute. So they still have the lead 6-5. That was sick, Tino says. He likes that. I'm not sure what I can even say that would make me sound relevant to this day and age. Gnarly. That was choice. Whoa. Tino, you got the beep. Ball goes back to the Thunder. Barker, the captain, he takes off real quick. He's faster than the whistle. Has to come all the way back. Now he'll retreat. The D-man comes off and lets the offense out. Pinchin goes up against Todd. Pinchin rolls around the pit. Oh, nice little stick move there. Tucks it away. Shot coming. Day watches that one go by and off the boards. Thunder collect it. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Comes around the top. No shot there. Now he might have one. There it is. Great shot. That'll be Berkey. Berkey with the double fist pump. Beats Day on the far side. Nice little stutter step. Waits. Comes around the defender. And again, on the move. Day tried with that left leg to kick that ball out, but just gets by him. And the Thunder get back that 2-goal lead. 7-5, Sharks trailing. 6:04 left to play in the second period. A little cool in the gang, celebration. Oceanside comes away with the Lucy off the draw. Fake shot. Ball goes wide. Todd picks up that rebound. Oceanside getting a little physical out there. That was Davidson laying the lumber, setting some hard picks. Penalty coming to the Thunder. Shot. Edwards misses the net. Ball goes up wide and we'll go back over center. 7 blue for a face check, did they say? No Bauer? Yes, it will be. Referee's getting a little tired of hearing the comments, I believe, from the Thunder coaches, so he's giving them a warning. Suddenly it got quiet. One word from the ref and whoop. Jubenville, the lefty, he holds and waits. Ackhurst, cross crease pass. Tried to beat the Langley Thunder. Morrison down low. Here he comes again. Ball comes up top to Fine. Shot. Nice save with the uppers. Morrison, very casual goalie out there. Doesn't get too excited. Yeah, I made that save again. Jubenville. It's allowed to come all the way in. Fines holds it top, down low, another cross crease pass. Jubenville couldn't quite collect that one. It's got to hustle now. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. No, Fines, because there was a deflection, he was able to hold that. And the Sharks keep possession. Jubenville to Fines. Fines back to Jubenville. Nice step around, shot coming off of the leg pad, reset. Sharks doing a great job here on the resets. I believe that's 3 now. You're going to get a tired defense out there. Again, Morrison covers that 5-hole as the Sharks shot down low but couldn't find him. Newby again on the long pass. There it is. Great save by Day. Wow, Morrison twice now with that long bomb to Newby coming out the gate. Very alert. Oceanside stroll back across center. Clyde and Edwards, the lefties, finds at the top. 28 seconds remaining in the power play. Ball comes back to Fines. Backhand dish down low. I believe that's Knoll on the far side. He'll send it back to Fines. Ackers tried the cut. Zeros. Buzzer goes. Thunder get the ball back with 14 seconds remaining in their penalty. Barker comes over center. That will kill it. 5-on-5 lacrosse. Wow, breaking ankles. We're gonna show that, Tino. Let's show a little replay of that. Watch, I think that's pinching. Yes, it is. Puts the brakes on. Zing! And a Newby in front. Shot there by Newby now. Ball might have trickled in. No, held on the right on the goal line by Day. Well done. Danman puts it up to Todd. Hopkins on the far side. Just take his time here as the offense comes back out. Thought about giving it to Odu, now he does. Little stutter step from Odu. Ball comes over, a little hard pass for Edwards though, tight, hard to handle. Edwards thinking about that spin move and going to the net, but good defense. The Langley Thunder's number 24, Copeland. Now he takes off from behind his own net. Slash coming. Unfortunate for Edwards there. He tried to hit the stick and got the Thunder player right across the belly. Been a fast period, 2:28 remaining. And the Thunder will be going on the power play if this 6-on-5 doesn't convert. Ball back up top. Here it is to Newby again. Newby the shot through traffic. Day makes the stop. And now the Thunder will take over on the power play. So Edwards will head over, 2 minutes for slashing. Extreme Threads is the proud lead sponsor of the 2025 MacDonald Cup and strong community supporter. Your one-stop shop for customized team or company apparel, embroidery, screen printing, sublimated uniforms, and more. Visit them today at extremestore.ca. I haven't seen the Extreme team all week out here. Thought for sure they'd make an appearance. It's not me, Tino, it's probably you. Ball gets down low behind the net. Comes back up to Newby. He takes a shot. Pinchin sort of just standing there like a solid screen. Not a bad choice to shoot that. Cross crease down low. Quick stick attempt denied by Day. Pinchin over to Newby. Newby cuts through, shoots. Another stop by Day. Oh, stick comes up high. You're going to get a high stick call. Yeah. Danman did not mean that at all, but unfortunate. The Sharks will be penalized again, I believe. Shot coming now, goes wide. Nope, there was a shot opportunity. Pinchin dishes back. Shot coming now off the leg pad of Day. Day standing tall today, doing a good job in net. Arbuthnot, he'll have the ball at top. Pinchin shot. Goes wide around the net. Ball will come back over center. We will blow it down, and the penalty call is made. Yeah, I feel for the guy that clearly wasn't his intent, Bandman. It is what it is. Sometimes it happens. Kind of almost like we were talking about yesterday when I was saying, because I don't mind if a defender takes a penalty like that. They're kind of expected. When the O guy does, you're like, oh, these D guys work so hard and an O guy takes a penalty. So 5-on-3. This is a good opportunity for the Thunder. Just under a minute to play now in the first period. Shot, knocked down. Hard check into the boards, killing some clock. Well done. I believe that's Whitehead. He'll go back over to Newby now with the ball. Downs tries to send it to the crease. Back up top. Shot coming. Knocked down by Oceanside. And it'll be their opportunity with 34 seconds remaining. Pendergast uses his wheels to cross over center. Puts the Thunder back on their heels. Barker comes out. Barker and Copeland, 22 and 24, look very similar. Two strong defenders for the Thunder. Barker looking to send Pendergast. Nope. Pendergast, little backhand, tosses it in. Good job killing time. One of the penalties is over. 8 seconds remaining in the period. Shot coming. Pinch and rips. Almost got the far post there. 1 second. That will do it. So with just under a minute in power play time remaining, Thunder will come back for the third period and start with the power play. Thanks again for tuning in. My name is Jeff Fisher, and you're watching BC Sports TV. We will be back in 10. Oh, discipline in the good old days. The belt, the wooden spoon. So as we talked about just at the end of the second period, the penalty's got another 54 seconds on it, so just under a minute. So Thunder has another opportunity on the power play. Not sure what's going on with the bench and the crowd up here, but the players are having some fun with somebody. Maybe a little focus on the floor instead of the stands. Thunder start with the ball in the Sharks' end for the power play set. Just going to watch the power play unit here as I slide the glasses back on. Ball still loose. Well, the Oceanside able to corral out Lucy. Pendergast, he'll come across center. Taking it slow and easy for another 5 seconds. Finds. Looked like he wanted to do a little juke step around, and now Oceanside comes back out for 5-on-5 lacrosse. Good kill there for the Sharks. Sharks still down by 2. Gonna find a little bit of a sense of urgency here. Finds it top with the ball. He'll dish it back across. Ackers can't get the shot away. Thunder come across center. Newby looking to take that off the defender. The two righties for the Thunder, 15 and 19, McDermott and Bride. And Newby across the top. Doesn't see the shot, he peels back out. Pinchin held that as long as he could and dished it off to the righties for a shot. Thunder collect that, fresh 30. Pinchin again with the ball. He'll step around the screen down low. Good defense, Whitehead. Pinchin able to come back across the center though, and Whitehead comes across and hammers him, probably just for an interference call. Wow, I thought that was going to go the other way, but Pinchin took a beating down there. 30 seconds, fresh shot clock. And the Thunder try to do some work down low. Newby slides back behind the net, puts it across to Pinchin at the top. There's the shot around the screen. Nobauer doing a good job out there, setting screens. Hopkins, he'll take the ball. Oceanside moves it across to the left side. Shot coming, no it's not. Little backhand dish pass down low. Rebound comes out to Knoll in front. Knoll tries a quick shot low. Morrison collects and sends that ball down the floor. Not for long though, as the Sharks get it back and come set up on offense. Knoll tries to collect that off the boards. Hamill couldn't control it either. Morrison, nice pass to center. Clark just spins around on the far side of the floor. Offense comes out. Good matchup here with 7-on-7. That'll be Todd and Nobauer. Earlier watching the attempt at the screen sets here by Nobauer. Ball goes out wide. Oceanside crosses center. O'Doux with the ball now. Clyde will stay out as the lefty. O'Doux has an opportunity to walk down the middle. He gives it back over. Shot coming, goes wide of the net. It was Clyde. Ball still loose. Ackers tries to collect that off the boards. Edwards steps in. Ball still loose. Ackers able to get it now. 1 second shot, late shot coming, misses the net. Pinchin will start with the ball at top. Fake to Berkey. Pinchin still has it. Not fooling the Sharks that time. Pinchin trying to step around that screen again. There it is. Now the roll. It's a good two-man game with these two. 14-7 for the Thunder. Newby with the pass attempt picked off by Whitehead. Whitehead sends it up center. Pendergast. He's got Todd with him. Oh, now finds. Across the middle. Back over. Shot. There it is. Ooh, stick got caught on the backside of the leg, but Morrison able to squeeze tight and hold on. Todd stands in front for the forecheck. Here comes the pass across center now for the Thunder is Pinchin. He's joined up with Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot sends it back up top. Over to the righties. But the coaches are saying, get it low. Shot opportunity here, goes wide of the net. Off the boards, back over center. Still 7-5 for the Thunder, 15 minutes to play in the third period. Shots are fairly even, 34 for the Sharks and Thunder at 35. Jubenville starts down low as the lefty. Edwards with him, setting the screen, shot coming wide. I think that was off Morrison's jersey. No, that will go to the Thunder. So stay tuned with us because after this at 12 p.m., we got Saanich versus West Shore in the semifinal. And a final game will be the Prince Albert team versus North Shore for bronze. Bronze game is Saanich versus West Shore. And the final for the gold will be Prince Albert versus North Shore. North Shore Indians. Should make that clear. We got a West Shore and a North Shore. What shore are you from? Not the Jersey Shore, I hope. The Ridge Shore. Oceanside coming up across the top. Ackhurst, he likes what he sees, takes a shot. Morrison scrunches down, makes that save. Ball comes across center. That long ball pass works when it works, but when it doesn't, this is what happens. Davidson comes across. Pass, Ackhurst goes down low. Back to Davidson. He thought he had one down on the crease. And now we'll get most likely a high stick, I'm going to assume. It was a cross, yeah, he's going to get the cross check.
Good job. Way to go.
Oceanside can't afford too many penalties here, down by 2. 13:58 left to play in the third. Thunder come out for the power play. It's like Nobauer will start at the top. Arbuthnot, the crease lefty. We got a man watching the game while he's watching the game. That's pretty good. Not too sure what that's all about, but if you just look up, the game's right in front of you. I'm sure he's not doing it to listen to me. Ball comes back up top for the Thunder. Pinchin. Shot coming, there it is. Newby finds the back of the net, and the Thunder with a 3-goal lead. Penalties are costly here. That's a difference maker in these games, special teams. Maybe he's watching it for the delicious replays. 13:44 remaining. I think that score should be 8-5. That'll get corrected momentarily. Up there it is. Rossiter, he will take the draw for Oceanside against the Langley Thunder's number 15, Lucas McDermott. Clark heads to the far side. Clark and Newby, very similar styles of play. Pass across, there it is, finds the back of the net, beauty pass. And great finish for number 14, Grayson Pinchin. Check out the replay there. First thing you do as a goal scorer is go to that guy who fed you that beautiful pass and say thank you. Just as we were talking about Clark, he sends the ball across, and Pinchin makes no mistake and finds the back of the net, beating Day to make this 9-5. That was a tough one for Day. Hard to stop a guy right on your crease. There's a little flick pass by Clark. Gets it over to Copeland. crosses over center. Oh, there's a high stick. Yeah, another penalty coming. That'll be Todd. He'll be going to sit down for a moment. Edwards up high. Newby holds on to the ball, tries to settle things down. 14 seconds on the shot clock. They'll have a 6-on-5 opportunity here. Pinchin thought about the shot. Arbuthnot, he takes a shot off a Day's pad. Oceanside collect, and now the penalty shall be served. I believe Todd, yes it is. Todd will go sit for 2 or less. And we have no more ad reads. We've done great today. But again, yeah, sure, why not? Subway, Dargast Milk Ranch, Clayburn Liquor Store, Steamworks Brewing Company, always Castle Fun Park, of course, Primo Brands, Cultus Lake Golf Club, and Kit Equipment. Thank you very much for all your sponsorship and help through this tournament. Haven't heard the Jets go over top yet. That would be, is air show still on today, I assume? Saturday, Sunday event. That was awesome yesterday. Georgie and Tino got bug-eyed and looking at me like I did something. I'm like, that's just a jet, baby. Thunder start up on offense again. 12:21 left to play as the power play unit gets to work. Pinchin at the top. Arbuthnot back up to Pinchin. Steps around that screen shot. Day handles that one. And up come the Sharks. Pendergast and Davidson. Davidson just takes a shot right into the stick. Penalty coming to the Thunder for too many men. Well, that definitely helps the Sharks out here. We go to 4-on-4. Number 17 for the Thunder will head across and serve this one. That's Logan Johnson. Well, I'm going to have to put wagers down. If the Sharks are going to score here, watch Edwards. With a little more room with a 4-on-4, he might be crafty enough to sneak one in here. Shark 17, Declan Fine starts with the ball at top. Out pops Edwards. He'll play over there with Jubenville. On this side, I believe that's Ackhurst. Yes, it is. Ball comes over to Edwards. If they spread out and ISO him. Nice two-man game there. Shot coming wide. Another penalty coming. Wow. Oceanside going to go sit, I believe, for a cross-check there. Oh, no, my apologies. The Thunder will get the cross-check. That was on Edwards down behind the net. So number 23, Finn Hairpack. Two guys in the box, 4-on-3. Now it really opens up some room. If they can get this ball moving quick, you might even see a cross crease to one of these low guys, either Ackhurst or Edwards. There it is. Finds at the top, he'll put it back down low. Tried to find the net there. Good job by the Langley defense, and Morrison standing tall, not moving off that post, not giving him an inch. Thunder take the ball back over. They're going to rag as much as possible here. 110 on the one penalty, 130 on the other. Oceanside press hard down on the low boards. Thunder still with the ball. Now it's loose. And the Sharks come up with it. Come back down and see what they could do with this 4-on-3. They almost had a great opportunity, a little more hustle, and they would have had a 3-on-2. Now we're 5-on-3. Oh, interference, bad timing for that interference. They would have had a 5-on-3 opportunity there. 35 seconds remaining in the first penalty, 57 in the other. Langley crosses center. I believe that's Clark on the far side. Yes, it is. Oceanside trying to press with 10.5 minutes left to play in this third period. Ball goes back over to Clark. Him and Newby play the top. Bounce, long bounce pass over to Pinchin. Pinchin takes a look. It's just killing time. Now he rolled the ball into the corner. Some of these fans get a little hostile. Just let the refs do their jobs, guys. It's been pretty good so far. Fines at the top. Ackers dishes down low to the right crease. Sends it back across to Clyde. We haven't seen him out a bit. Shot coming from Fines. No, dishes down low to the crease. Quick stick. Morrison making it look easy, eh? He doesn't get excited about anything there. Long ball down the floor. Unfortunate, couldn't be handled by the Thunder. Day collects that in his net. Oh, got a little tricky to handle. Day puts the big heavy Woody down and does take care of business. Jubenville, the lefty, starts at the top, has an opportunity. Had Clyde going to the net, but couldn't handle that pass. Morrison swings out. Outlet pass is knocked down loose. There's an opportunity in front here for Oceanside. They dish back. Clyde, shot down low. Shot blocked by the Thunder. Clyde couldn't quit. There it is, still trying to get a stick on it. .850 left to play in the third. Thunder lead 9-5. Newby with the ball down low. Looks like he's going to try to get one-on-one ISO down low, but he'll peel back out. Ooh, almost an interception there by Todd, and he does get it. Todd free. Oh, pinch and trip call. We might see a penalty shot. We might see it. They're going to talk about it. I think they kind of have to. Yeah. Penalty shot coming. One of the most exciting things in lacrosse. Everybody gets pumped up for these. And let's face it, Sharks really need to bury this one. Fines comes out. Decent choice there. There's a lot of referees in the crowd today. A lot of referees in the crowd. Fines up top. We will just watch the magic here. Wow, steps in, 3 fakes, buries. Maybe 2 fakes on the third. He shot that. Smooth. We need a little Sade smooth operator. DJ, let's go. Here he comes straight down. Peels out to the left side of the floor, comes across, 1, 2, and shoots to beat Morrison on the far side. Just over or under the glove. One that the Sharks needed. Back within 3, Thunder 9, Sharks 6. Shots again, Sharks 38, Thunder 39. So this game very close. 5-on-5 lacrosse. Thunder get control of that off the face-off. Again, the speedy number 24, Copeland, holds down low and now dishes off to the offense. Bride, he'll hold up shooter position. Rolls off of that. Nice little pass in front. Nice save by Day, making that one look easy. That was Newby on the shot. It was a long ball pass. Nothing but real estate, but Pendergast saw that the Thunder had someone coming out on the bottom gate there and slowed things down. Edwards holds up. O'Du, the righty. Clyde comes over to join the lefties. He'll pass across. Shot coming down low. Morrison off the leg pad. Thunder collect the rebound and bring the ball back. Trying to get across center. Oceanside stick swinging, makes a check. And ball still loose. Good hustle play by the Thunder's number 20, Braden Brown. Can't come away with it. But nice effort. Clyde takes it back over center. Ooh, the lazy little pass. They got lucky there. Number 6, the shifty Nate Clark, was ready to pick that off. Edwards, shot. Doesn't quite make it to the net. Battle down low on the boards. Knoll comes away with it. Reset the offense. 5 seconds on the shot clock off Morrison. Morrison just trying to kill as much time as possible. Smart play. Better get out of that crease, though. I don't know. Sharks with a long feed across. Shot coming down off. Tried the 5-hole there, but Morrison kicks out with the right leg. Makes the stop. O'Doux to Jubenville. Sets that ball down low to Edwards. Looked at going to the net. Back up to Jubenville. Thought about that shot. There it is now. Ooh. Off Danman in front. Shot. Rebound collected. Fresh 30. Nice stick check by the Thunder. Wow. Danman just got, I think it was his speed, took him over the top as the Thunder put the brakes on. Heard the noise, but couldn't see it as it was just down underneath of us here. Pinchin trying to work the one-on-one. Arbuthnot shot off a Day's leg pad. Oceanside collect that loosey and take over on offense. Whitehead dishes off, and he'll come off now and let the offense out. Jordan. Haven't seen a ton of Jordan out there on offense today. Picked off almost. Yes, there may be an opportunity here for the Thunder. Bit of a weak shot there, but Hall with his attempt could not find the back of the net, and the Sharks come right back on offense. Trying to work that two-man game down low. Ackers cut across the middle. Pass comes. Shot. Backhand save. Morrison. We're running out of room on the backhand board here. Thunder collect, and they dish off just over center. Pinchin, if there's an opportunity here. Ooh, if that ball would have stayed out. Pinchin had a clear cut, straight net, or attempt on Day down for the Sharks. That would have been a good one to watch. Edwards starts up top. Finds with the ball. Tried to put it across there, but ball gets loose. Thunder trying to make it back out of their end. Edwards and Fines press. Yep, couldn't get the time. Puts the ball down. Fines. He will collect that loosey. 4:24 left to play. And the Oceanside team needs to find another gear here to get 3 goals to tie this thing up. Thunder doing a good job collapsing in on D. Here comes Edwards with a dish. Jubenville shot. Morrison steps out and makes that save. Another shot from Edwards goes wide. Hopkins couldn't handle that. Ball goes loose all the way down to Day. 20 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Day sends it over to Jubenville. Watch that defender coming over. Bit of a hospital pass there. Ball gets dished down low. Edwards picks it up. Ooh. Edwards crunched along the boards. Fans react, thinking there should have been a penalty, but here we go now. A quick opportunity. Shot on Day, makes the save. Pendergast picks up the rebound, and we've got an injury on the play. As I was watching the breakaway attempt, we've got one of the Oceanside players down on the far side. Think that might... Edwards? Yeah. Yeah, the Oceanside's number 3, I believe, Reese Edwards, is down on the floor. Little... Just checking the replay board for ourselves here. He did get hit pretty hard on the board. I think it was because he kind of got sandwiched there, maybe the shoulder. That's an unfortunate loss with 3:35 on the clock. One of their star offensive players down on the floor. Let's just give him a moment here, folks, and hopefully he's okay. Maybe rattled the head there. I don't know what's worse, you know, getting an injury to the shoulder or a concussion. The shoulder injury usually heals, whereas concussion, they stick with you for a long time. I've seen a lot of guys just finish their lacrosse with concussions. Yeah, they're going to put some ice on the back of the neck for him, and hopefully he'll be okay. Back to the face-off here after the injury. Todd steps in as he's done all day here, collecting loose ball. Take it down into the Thunder's end, go behind the net. He's got Noel up top there. Noel gets the ball now, looks at the shot, steps around. Nice little stutter step. Shot goes up wide off the glass. Todd collects the rebound, sends it back down low. Ackhurst looking to collect, and he does. Thunder defense again. Great pick set by Todd. Todd's having a whale of a game. We don't off. Oh, nice leg save by Morrison to keep that ball from going in. Oh, back check to Todd. Don't do anything, Todd. Yeah. And I just absolutely love seeing guys like this play. As long as I've been involved with lacrosse, it's easy to pick those offensive superstars, but pay attention to number 7. I believe we got a timeout coming for the Sharks. This is a great time for them to have their power play opportunity. Score 9-6. We now have, I'm not sure what the time, they keep flipping back and forth on the time here. I'll tell you what the time left is as soon as we see it. But again, shots are very close. 46 for the Sharks and 41 for the Thunder. I'm seeing the ref saying it'll be a 5-on-4. Well, as soon as we get the clock back up, 24 just got kicked out for the Thunder. Wow, that's, I did not see that happening underneath of us. That's Keogh Copeland, one of the stronger defensive players. Him and Barker we've been talking a lot about today, 22 and 24. Maybe, I guess, a little unsportsmanlike or something. So that's why we'll be going to the 5-on-4 situation here. Ten seconds remaining in the timeout. And then we will be able to see what we got left on the clock. So 17 for the Thunder, heads back across. Logan Johnson, he'll serve that penalty. And actually an even 3 minutes remaining. And a 2-minute penalty. So Fines will start with the ball up top. He's got Jubenville and Edwards. Edwards back out on the floor. I guess shaking it off and got a little bit of ice on the back of the neck to cool things down, and back at it. Fines at top, just a down low, cross crease pass. Shot opportunity for Edwards, did step in the crease, but looks like they're able to collect that loose ball again. Sharks set up the offense, Fines at top. Again, shot here from Fines, now rips it up high. Morrison dropping down on those knees. He may want to fake that, hold it just for a second, and then go up high with it. Screen from Fines. Ackhurst thought about it. He'll hold on to it. Send the ball back down low to Noel. Noel holds behind the net. Backhand pass to Edwards. Edwards just sitting there on the crease. Nobody really wanted to take him, unsure, which may be a smart choice because he's so shifty. You got to be careful. Fines at top. Sends it back down to Edwards. Shot, scores! There he is, number 3. As we called earlier, that kid is electric. Good lacrosse player there, number 3, Edwards. So they come back now and still got an uphill battle, but 2 goals and they can tie the Thunder at 9 with 2:05 left to play. We'll go back to 5-on-5 lacrosse. Back to the draw here. Let's see who wins this. Pendergast, I believe. Yes, he does. He'll come away with that ball, a couple slashes. Better get him some help. Still has the ball. He'll head down behind the Thunder net. Good hustle. Ball out front, almost to Edwards. The Thunder take down the floor with Clark. Good wheels. Most likely Thunder going to try to use as much clock as possible. Clark doing a good job. Edwards trying to stay with him. Now it's just a matter of time. Thunder going to roll around as much as they can, kill clock, and then get back and play some D. 1:28 remaining in the game. High shot off the boards. Collected by the Sharks. Here's a straightaway breakaway for Davidson. Does he got the wheels? Shoots. Morrison just stands tall. Oh, good job by Davidson to stay there and make it difficult for Morrison to get that pass away, and he'll get called in the crease, and ball comes back to the Sharks. Shot coming down low off the leg pad, goes up out of play. Empty net for the Sharks. They're going to go with the extra attacker. 1 minute left to play. Clyde, shot coming from the top. That's Noel with a rip. Clyde goes for the loosey. Heavy pressure by the Thunder defense. Ackhurst waiting for the loose ball to come out, but the Thunder come away with it. Thunder with a lead pass up to Newby. Day is able to hustle back in net. Clyde giving a chase. Shot comes, Newby buries. Jake Newby with the dagger. Day was able to get back in time, but maybe not fully set up. We'll watch it here. A nice feed. A little bit behind Newby, but uses the wheels, makes the shot, beats Day down low. So that'll be 10-7. I'm sure they'll flip that clock over in just a minute. The Thunder take that 3-goal lead back with 42.9 left to play. And we're going to do a little crease clean down there, wet spot. So as we mentioned earlier, up next at 12 o'clock, Saanich versus West Shore. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. I believe we're at the point now where a lot of guys are tired, and it could come down to that special teams again. You sometimes see those lazy slashes or late penalties on D. And if a goalie stands on his head, that makes all the difference in the world in these late games. Thunder collect that loose ball off the draw, and will try to kill off the last 30 seconds of this game to take the win. Edwards with a stick swing tries to get the bottom end of the shaft, but no go. Thunder at top. It's going to move this ball around. 21 seconds remaining. Newby down low with the ball. He will try to drive the net here. Gets the shot away and buries 2 in a row for Newby to end this game. I did not think he was going to go to net there. Take a look at the replay. Watch Newby here. He just sees that the defense has left a bit of a gap in the middle, so he's going to go on him. Almost got checked, picks the stick back up and buries it past Day with just under 10 seconds remaining. This one is all but done. Sharks with a very good outing today. And great sportsmanship there. O'Doux at center again. I've seen O'Doux do it all weekend, so nice little sportsmanship. Thunder with another opportunity at the end of this game. Shoot on net, Day makes a stop. A little rough stuff at the draw. 0.3 left, let's just run the clock out as they do. Hamill goes down into congratulate the Thunder. Great game here. It's all over. 5th place goes to the Langley Thunder. Good tournament for Oceanside. They'll be heading back to the island. Safe travels for them. And for everybody, once again, please stay tuned for our 12 o'clock game, Saanich versus West Shore. I'm Jeff Fisher, and you've been listening to BC Sports TV along with Tino and George. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you back here in a couple hours.